Welcome back, dear viewers, and our second guest of the evening is Melbin John, multi-instrumentalist. Melbin, good evening. It's really a pleasure to have you with us on Hala Kuwait.
Thank you so much. Good evening.
It's really a pleasure. So talk to us about yourself and how did you get in the music field? It's something special, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. So I was born and raised here in Kuwait. I've always had a passion towards music, but never got an opportunity to learn. But it came to a point over the years of life as I grew, it became, the music started attracting me. And that's when I started playing, I started hearing about this instrument called the handpan. It was in 2009 actually, I first came through this instrument and I was searching for it. Eventually, nobody could actually get this. One has
looks interesting.
Yeah,
it looks like a UFO from far.
It is, it is. That's where I got its attention from. Like, yeah. So eventually to get this instrument, one has to have a music degree, school of music, parents have to be a musician, so it was kind of hard for me to get it.
Yeah.
So in 2015 is when I actually found this instrument and I got an opportunity to buy this.
And how did you got used to it? Like, I'm telling you, it looks like a spaceship, but how did you get used to it? What made you interested to that instrument exactly?
First is the shape, second is the sound. The sound that comes out of it is kind of beautiful, which has not ever come out from any of the instruments. Like, it's different from piano or violin or anything of that sort. And it was also kind of hard for me to learn in the first place. But as I practiced over it, it was something really beautiful that I ever wished.
Yeah. Do you play any other instruments?
Yes, I do. So this is a recent instrument called the hammered dulcimer. It's from United States. It's purely handcrafted. It's got a red oak wood with all 35 strings in it.
The hammered dulcimer.
Hammered dulcimer.
Yeah. And how can you explain to us like how you play them?
Okay, so what I do is I am actually getting into a new sector where I want to perform multi-instrumental in a go. So it also comes with an electronic support also, like Ableton support with the natural acoustic instruments. So what I do is normally I play the handpan, keep it in a loop, and then later on I play the hammered dulcimer to sync it along with it.
Yeah. Now we are really excited to hear like how you play the hammer dulcimer. Sure. Because you recently got used to it or learn it, right?
It's during the COVID time I actually got this instrument, and that's when I started picking up on this. I'm still new on it, but then yeah, it's good.
Please, Melbin.
Of course.
Please.
Thank you so much.
We're really interested and excited.
Thank you.
Great performance, Melbin.
Thank you. I just try.
Yeah, it feels like you're on the top of the mountain.
It is. Actually, it gives a different soothing effort, actually.
Well, great job. Like, thank you so much for this performance. How did you get to play or like to find like these instruments? Most of people now are interested in violin, piano, like the well-known instruments, like when it comes to music. What attracted you to those type of instruments?
That's a good question, actually. The thing is that what made me so attractive is its uniqueness, the way it looks. Like you mentioned the UFO, that looks like a jet to me. So the way it looks, the way it sounds, and the piece that it comes from it is very different. Because when I listen to different kind of music from different musicians, they play in a different way, so that kind of inspires me. Probably, what if I start playing too? and it could give me something different for the people out there, like how you experience the feeling of it. This is what I want to attain.
Exactly. You want to send a message through playing it.
Absolutely.
Definitely. It's a type of art, and always art includes a hidden message, always.
Yeah.
So how did you learn to play those instruments? Is there any steps you followed?
I didn't actually learn any kind of music or have gone for any classes. This piece, from both the instruments that I played, it's only by the ears. It's the sound that actually makes me want to compose. Like I listen to different strings, okay, probably this string and that string could actually come into one conclusion, even the notes of different handpans. So it's all only by ears that I actually go ahead with.
And how long you've been playing them? You told me the instrument, the dulcimer, the hammered dulcimer, you started to play it in COVID-19, but in general, your instruments, how long you've been playing?
So this 2015 is when I actually started my journey. I started playing handpan in the year 2015 all the way till now, and dulcimer in the year 2020 all the way till now. So it's been roughly 7 years.
Well, that's really great job, Melbin.
Thank you.
For all of us here, we really enjoyed your playing, performing with the hammered.
I wish I could play longer, but
yeah,
since
definitely
it's
we're
limited
excited
time.
to listen more to it, which it makes me think about you performing in live shows.
Okay.
Did you perform in live shows?
Yes,
before?
absolutely. My first show was with the Diwan Amiri here in Al Shaid Park. Then I've played in Kuwait Yacht exhibition shows every year.
Great.
Then there's this company called the 80% that always hires me for the shows in 360 avenues. Then I've performed in Qatar. Then while I was doing my education in Italy, I had performed in Milan, in Brussels.
That's great.
And in Dubai for the malls. Yeah, pretty much that's it. People who comes to me is through the Instagram page. They come approach me and I perform for them.
Yeah, I want to know more about the things that inspires you to create your music pieces.
What inspires me are the people, like yourself. For example, I perform this for you. Now this is kind of motivation for me. Actually, I come into playing this music for the people. When I started my journey with the handpan, I used to play for the old age people, kids with special needs, and I see a sense of emotions over there which they're always left out, but I could give a piece of my music to them. That people is where it inspires me a lot. Exactly. And there are these good musicians like A.R. Rahman, and then there is a handpan instrumentalist called Carlos Rodriguez. So these are the few people who actually inspires me because they come up with their own piece. Okay. It's great.
So now you mentioned the people who are inspiring you. What about inspiration?
Inspiration. So inspiration is kind of different. My wife, she's done her schooling from Columbian College of Hollywood.
That's great. Well, good evening to her.
Good evening to you too. So basically she inspires me because when I start playing, she'll be like, you can use this for, the horror scenario or an emotional scenario, which is happiness or sadness, and she guides me through in certain ways where you can perform handpan and dulcimer together, giving a good story. So it's kind of different where I come from and where she comes from when we club our ideas together, which is something really different. So that's where I want to focus into in the future.
Yeah. So now, before we finish our amazing interview with you and the information you shared with us regarding your instruments, the ones you play, we really want to hear you playing the pan.
Of course.
Please.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Melbin. Such an amazing performance, and we wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors.
You so much.
It was really our pleasure to have you tonight.
Thank you, likewise. Thank you for calling me. Thank you for inviting me. Hala Kuwait. God bless you guys.
Thank you so much. The viewers, we just had with us Melbin John, multi-instrumentalist. Now let's go to our third report of the evening. It's about the weather condition in Kuwait. Let's have a look at it. Stay tuned.